What is going on, everybody? My name is Chris. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I am. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Park. Today we're going to be building just more of the skate park, and now I have the basic layout. In the last episode, if you guys want to see how I built this stair set, I will put a card above, or there'll be a link down below in the description. And so I think the next thing we're going to want to do is, I want to continue the flow, and we want to make this park fun and interesting. So I'm thinking about something kind of like a pyramid, and so yeah, we'll just get onto that. So see, normally I don't build them this big, but I think this type of park, just the way that the flow will be, we kind of have to, which is okay. And so I do want to see, we're already might have to extend this park out a little bit, which is fine. So you know what I mean? I just want to make sure that there's enough room, and so we can lift this up. We'll put this one down. This is kind of going traditionally not the norm of what I do, but because obviously my park's a little bit smaller, but I feel like making it big or something like that. I don't know. Maybe this will be the bigger side of the park. So I feel like if I made it smaller, with just the amount of speed people will have, it'll just be better. Definitely on this side, we'll add like a Euro gap. All right, let's just test this out to see if you even can get the speed. So let's see, if you skate down this, we clip the back of the Euro gap. So we come down there. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a fun park. So on this side, what we can actually do is build a ledge, and the way I'm gonna do it is actually using these factory pads. And again, you can substitute this if you wanna just use the normal pad. And see, I don't know if I kind of want to do a down ledge here. And so I'm just laying these out. So this is kind of how they'll be. Yeah, I kind of like that. So we'll let this one just be a normal size, but on this side, we'll let it be a down ledge. So what you can do is turn so I want to make sure that you have collision off and you want to have snapping off. And then now what you can do is actually, if you want to adjust it, however you want, angle it down a little bit, and then see, if you want, you can actually go to the exact angle of this ramp right here, but that might be a little bit too steep if you have a ton of speed. So I'm gonna make this a little bit more mellow, so you're able to skate it a little bit better. And I just having this ledge clip a little bit underneath it because I don't think people will be skating up it. So meaning, like, if I was gonna skate up here, I might clip it, but I might not. But if I have it too high and if I wanna hit it from this side and then I land on the top, there could be a problem of it glitching out. So yeah, we don't wanna have to worry about that. So on this side, actually, I wanna make sure it skates well, or it's not a little bit too, not shallow, it's not tall enough. Skate down the Euro. Yeah, I can already tell this park's gonna be really fun. Oh, I didn't get on the ledge. And for those who are wondering, I am skating on hardcore, and so there we go. It kind of clipped a little bit. So I don't know if that was because it was a little too shallow, or if it just wasn't made right. Okay, there we go. I moved it over a little bit to see if that would work. And again, with any of the parks that you build, I highly recommend just not like building the whole thing and just skate it, like just seeing like, oh, okay, well, I'll leave it as is. The best parks take a while because you gotta test stuff and make sure it skates well, it has the good height, it has good flow. So yeah, we just want to make sure that you can see if everything skates well. So I don't know, for right now that'll do fine, and so we'll leave that, and I can add like some rails and stuff for some detail, but I think that'll be kind of more in a later episode. So you guys know how I said I wanted to extend this out, which I think I might just I don't know yet. We have this whole area though right here, which is kind of cool because we have a lot of street area. On this side though, on this side, I think this is where it'll be kind of some street. No, I feel like, well, yeah, I don't want to isolate the street. So I'm going to build one of those streets section, obviously, like I said, and then we'll build this up a little bit. Or we'll make this a little bit taller. I'll make it about 4 things wide. Give it some length. And then one thing I can't do is hide it in between here, but what we can do, and then we just have to have it angle. So now we have a gap in between there. I Feels like it's almost, I feel like if you have the speed though, it might be good, but it feels a little big. Here, let's just try it again, because I don't know, I feel like that 3 pads is a little bit too much. Well, I guess if you're not going to be skating it like that, because you wouldn't be going from ledge to ledge, you'd probably be skating over it. And then on this side, I can actually just basically let there be a ledge. And I'll probably use 3. And then what I can do is just angle it so it's about in the center or close to the center. And I guess we can't have it merged in there. So now we have to deal with this kind of, like, I don't know. I don't even know what this other side, we're gonna have to figure that out, but I think I might do 2 ledges. And then I can basically hide this thing. If we want to just do like a narrow pad or something, I don't know. We'll do like a steep ramp, but I can make this the city style. And why won't that clip on? That's not cool. I think, oh, you know what the problem is? This thing wants to clip on. So here, I'm gonna remove these 3, or no, I'll remove 2 of these, because see how I accidentally had it where it wants to clip on. So one side's gonna be a little bit longer than the other, which is fine. So now I'll take 3 and then put it on this side. There we go, and it's not super high, it's not super low. That'll skate decent. And then on this side, we will do this ledge thing that I was talking about. This kind of reminds me of Street League 2015 or 2014. I remember Luan Olvera did like a backside kickflip over like a thing they had there that was very similar to this. So you can still skate it, and it still actually skates well. It doesn't look like it would. It looks clean on this side, but we have to deal with it on this side. So I don't know, we'll leave that, but I'm definitely gonna extend this thing out 2 pads for sure, because it definitely could use a little bit more room. There we go, we're giving ourselves some breathing room. So what we can do for this then is I'm probably just gonna use these stairs, but I will again probably just do the same thing where it'll be on the other side. Basically then there'll be a Euro gap, but I do want to line this up appropriately, and I want to give it some room. So the nice thing is I'm probably going to add ledges all the way around this, so I can delete these since these will be hidden. Oh, these are not, they're merged in a little bit, so we want to take this back, and now we got enough room, and I'm probably not going to do that crazy of a upper part there. So, and then if you guys can look, I'm going to probably do something like this, where on one side there'll be like a tall ledge, and it'll basically like kind of hug the entire park. I don't know if that's the right word of using it, but, and then we might have to, okay, so that won't merge on, so it'll be kind of awkward looking like this. It'll have to do, unfortunately, so we'll copy and then paste. Oh, we can add a down ledge here. That'll look really cool. I think for this one I want to make it so it's angled almost the same way, and then definitely for these down ledges you want to skate them to make sure they do skate well. Oh yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, we're gonna copy. So I like that for right now. If it becomes where it's like, that's definitely not gonna work. See, I was hoping that this thing would like merge in like this, but it's not looking like it will. So I'm copying this, and then I'm gonna, so I have them, and then now we can move them in the middle. So make sure it's the same. They basically look the same. Oh, and no, it's a little bit off centered. This is where it gets really tedious in the process of park building. So we got our stairs now, and these are gonna be, this is like the big stair set, obviously. Ooh, but I don't know if I like how this, we'll definitely fix that, but this is just annoying. Maybe I just remove it. Oh, maybe we go like this. Maybe I just leave it. I don't know, I kind of like that. I think I might remove it, and I might add another like area on the side, or add a fence rail or something. But that looks really cool. I just want to skate around and get the vibe of the park. But yeah, one of the later things that I'll do is give it some highlights, and like what I mean is basically give it some ledges, and we'll give it a nice, you know, change the color so everything doesn't just blend together, because we don't want that. And then I think the final thing is I want to make sure that there is a Euro gap, but we gotta add the next important thing is actually a rail, and I definitely want to do a down rail. So I'll probably do the 3. So I'll have collision off right now, and then now I'll turn collision on, so I can merge the things in it into the ground. And I'm going to extend it out a little bit because you'll probably be hitting some speed. And again, because it's such a narrow steep rail, you want to make sure that it has yourself some place to ollie. And you can see, like, I barely ollied there and it looked like it was coming out a little bit. So we'll move this out a little bit. See, like, even if you come with any speed, there we go. And of course, if you do the nose grind, it'll give you some speed. So that's not too bad. And then I think on this side is where we'll do the hero gap. So the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to lift these parts out of the park, and then we're going to click snapping on, collision off. And we're going to just do about 3. And then we'll do the same thing like we did before, is we're going to turn snapping collision on. And then what I'm going to do is, again, basically just build out like where we want to have the Euro gap. And I don't want to make it super big, but I like this. This doesn't feel super steep. So we'll skate over the hip, and then we'll do the Euro gap here. We'll skate on this thing, which I like because it forces you to kind of like slow down a little bit, which is really cool. We'll go back down the Euro gap, and then let's see if we can skate over it. Especially, I think this would be good on almost all settings. There we go. So I guess you can hit it if you're going on the other side. But that is going to do it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm really enjoying how this park is turning out. Oh, that was a really cool track. But yeah, if you guys enjoy this series, make sure to leave a like button. And if you're new here, make sure to click subscribe if you want to see more content or see future episodes. Make sure to subscribe and turn on those post notifications. But anyways, my name is Chris. I'll see you again soon. Peace.